Good morning, I'm Ms. Deline, and I have been drawing daily, almost daily cards from the Sacred Path deck by Jamie Sams. And today's card is Power Place, Earth Connection Empowerment. The attributes of this card are feeling the joy of having a physical body, owning the sacredness of physicality, acknowledging health, finding the power place within the body, inside the body, honoring the body's role and its needs, feeling connected to the Earth Mother. The challenges are keeping physically fit, bringing your spiritual nature into every physical act, staying grounded to Earth, honoring your Earth walk, seeing physicality as being equal to spirituality, learning to love being human, using the gifts of the body, mind, and spirit in unity and balance. If the Power Place card is coming to your spread today, you're being asked to reconnect with the Earth Mother and share your celebration of physicality. When we find a power place in our outer world, we are asked to also acknowledge the power place inside of our bodies. Excuse me. For each person it may be different, but this place is where we each feel total connection to the physical realm of our bodies. The Power Place card is saying, remember that being a part of your world's answer is having all of your talents available for filling the needs of the here and now. Be in the present moment and see it as a gift of life. When we reconnect to a location on Mother Earth, we come fully into present time, and then we know that our empowerment is the power of loving totally and unconditionally everything that we are at every moment in our lives. I love that. This can manifest as loving our bodies, our health, our sexuality, our feelings, our thoughts, our ability to move with rhythm, our roles in society, and our blessings in life. When we seek empowerment, we need a tool to physically carry out our plans and dreams. This tool is the body. Good point. The needs of our bodies are based in earth connection, for they are made of the same elements the Mother Earth contains. Our bodies atrophy if they are overworked or not exercised, or given freedom of expression. To ignore how we are connected to the earth is to ignore the role our bodies play in our quest for wholeness. Health is the greatest gift we have. To express our unique missions during our earth walk, it is necessary to connect to the earth and our physicality. Grace, pleasure, worthiness, health, sexuality, sensuality, wisdom, feelings, unconditional love, creativity, guiltless freedom of expression, and sense of wholeness are the gifts she freely gives to those who would seek shelter in her arms. The empowerment is in acknowledging these gifts of beauty in ourselves when we return to the power places that call us to them. These power places are mirrors of the inner beauty we each hold in our physical forms, and of how that beauty is manifesting outwardly each time we free ourselves enough to express it. The safety of the Mother Earth allows us to express that which we might not otherwise be able to bring forth. The expression of who we are is often stifled by old belief systems that hinder our personal empowerment. The power place is a location that is totally safe for the individual. In this area, we are able to confront our fears, be ourselves, express our feelings, review our innermost thoughts, and be the dream we are in a physical way. Once we reconnect to the power place, we may find it has always lived within us. So, I really like the message of this card. I've always thought of power places as far as power places on Mother Earth that I go to, but I hadn't thought about, for some reason, even though I'm all about empowerment, I haven't thought of it in terms as a mirror to the power place within. And one of the things in the challenge is seeing physicality as being equal to spirituality. For me, I spent many years probably half my life not liking my physical form, and working on my spiritual body and my emotional body. And then probably about I don't know, maybe 30 years ago, it occurred to me that, body, mind, spirit, and if I was, it didn't matter how spiritually balanced and emotionally balanced and mentally balanced I was if my body was out of balance, right? So I'm not the most fit person in the world, but I started looking at that, looking at my body, and loving my body for what it is, right? One of the things for me, I've always just been in wonder of natural, nature, and things like Yellowstone, and all of those amazing natural things that they have there, the bubbling pits and the clear turquoise endless deep pool, the geysers, all those natural wonders, the ocean, and just the beautiful places in the world that I've gotten to see that are just spectacular. Nature, I'm a nature freak anyway, but I also have always been amazed and found wonder at the human body. I have seen things that the body endures, that I think, how is that person alive? And some of the things that people put their bodies through, some of the addictions, the things that they consume. I had a woman come to me one time for healing who was an addict, and she had gotten clean, but then she went through a traumatic event, and she didn't have any drugs. She injected film developing solution into herself, things like that. And people, the body, takes care of it, and heals it. It's just, the human body is amazing. As a woman giving birth, when I was pregnant, the whole thing about pregnancy was just like this amazing, miraculous thing, that these microscopic things, an egg and a sperm, can come together inside of my body and grow life, grow a new human being. I grew 2 new human beings inside of my body. That, to me, that's an amazing miracle. To some people, it's just like natural science, big deal, right? But to me, the human body is an amazing miracle. It's a temple. And so, maybe I need to exercise more. Not maybe. I need to exercise more. But my body is this magical temple that allows me to be in this world, allows me to have relationships, allows me to go places, to do things, to dance, to walk along ocean cliffs and through the forests and along rivers, and oh my gosh, it's amazing. So when you put the two together, the Mother Earth and all of her wonders and splendors and everything, and then your body too, the physicality of you personally, and get that connection, it's a real empowering thing. So I would suggest that if you haven't already, you're on a spiritual path, I'm sure, so you probably already have, but just in case you haven't, or even if you have, find another place on the planet, find a power place. I have more than one power place. I've been around a long time. The ocean, but not just the ocean, right? There's certain places at the ocean. In the forest, there's certain places. There's a certain river that when I go to, I just feel filled up. I feel connected physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, to the planet, to the universe, to all that is, all it was, all that ever will be. And as I stand in these places or spend time in these places that are sacred to me, it helps me remember who I am. And the most powerful place I ever had was a mesa in the desert where I grew up on a reservation. And whenever I go back to Arizona, I go out to that mesa. Don't ask me why, but I can just feel that connection when I'm standing on that mesa. So I haven't really found that in cities, but I don't live in cities. That's probably the main reason I don't live in cities, is because when I visit a city and the asphalt is covering the ground, it's hard. I mean, I'm connected, but not connected nearly as strongly as I am when my feet are against the earth, or walking in the dirt or the sand or in the grass. And so I encourage you to go out and find a power place. If you live in a city, I know there's parks, there's places you can go. It doesn't take a lot of times to get out of the city and get to nature. There's nature everywhere, people. Anyway, I love you, and I hope that you get that sense of the power place within, instead of always thinking of the power places are out there. The power place is also within. And going to a power place out there helps me connect to that power place within. So I hope it helps you too. Have a blessed day.